Hey y'all, welcome to the first episode of Dirty Laundry. Ooh, dirty laundry. Ooh. Yeah, I finally came up and ugh, let me say, I'm having a stroke. Hold on. I am finally starting the podcast. I finally gave the podcast a name. Is Dirty Laundry. The past episodes I've recorded, I am not gonna include in Dirty Laundry because Dirty Laundry is gonna be more professional. Not more professional, but more put together is what I'm saying. But yeah, welcome to the pilot episode of Dirty Laundry, where I'm gonna be talking about myself today. And yeah, I'm really excited to start the podcast journey. I've always wanted to start one with my friends, and because it's fun. I personally like it. But yeah, I think today is just the me episode. I'm spilling my dirty laundry. What I mean about my dirty laundry is basically y'all are going to get to know me. And I am excited. But as y'all know, my name is Abraham. I make music. I also make a little bit of content here and there. Haven't been doing that lately. I have been making music, okay? But she's a bit too stressed out with school. Ooh. And yeah. Um Other things you gotta know about me, I'm a huge Lady Gaga fan. I love collecting little figures, if you can tell by the back and by the side. I love the Valentino perfumes. I'm basically a consumer. But I'm trying to control that. I listen to K-pop. Some of my favorite bands are BTS, TXT, Le Surfem. Um, I have a couple Stray Kids albums. Besides K-pop, I listen to Lady Gaga, Cardi B, Melanie Martinez, Sam Smith, Troye Sivan, Charlie XCX, a whole bunch of more artists that we can get into at a later date. Um, what else? My top three favorite albums at the current moment has to be Hades by Melanie Martinez, Arirang by BTS, and the third one is kind of hard, but I have been obsessed with TXT's new album. What is it called? I think it's like the seventh. Hold on, I have a poster like right up there that I got from Barnes and Noble's. Their pop-up event. It was a little boring, but you know what? It was my first pop-up event. I was a little shy, but I got some goodies. I got a clicker and a pin. But it is. I can barely read it because I'm blind. The seventh year, a what? Do I have the album near me? Let me see if I have the album near me because a girl is blind. Um, I know, guys, I'm such a mess because it's dirty laundry. No, I don't know where I threw it out. Oh, I just found it. Okay. It is. It's in Korean. Be for real. Well, obviously, but TXT's new album, basically. Um, what is the name of the song called? Stuck with You. Stick with You. Right. Stick with You and Take Me to Nirvana. Nirvana are bops, in my opinion. Um, what else? What else? That's about it. Music wise, I create music. I think I already said that, but who cares? I'm gonna say it again because I love music. I DJ on the side. Um, I love jamming out to music. I also do. I also play with makeup. So if you ever see me on one of these episodes with a full beat, that means I made content for a full beat. So keep an eye out for that sometimes. I also like collecting plushies. Huge fan of Lady Gaga. Um, I also like going to concerts. I've seen Lady Gaga, um, Gloria Trevi, Melanie Martinez twice. I'm not going to the Hades tour because she is not coming to Seattle, unfortunately, or Portland. I've seen Tiffany Haddish live. Who else? Gaga. Oh, I've seen Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan. And next month, I am going to be seeing the one and only BTS. As you can see, I also have the light stick. Um, we'll do a story time on our future episode about the tickets, the Ticketmaster war, and um, the Army Bomb war. It was crazy. What else? I do like playing video games, but I have a very, very small selection of what I play. I play, lately I've been playing the Tamagotchi Life game from Nintendo. Obsessed with it. I've also played Cult of the Lamb, Dead by Daylight, Fortnite, don't judge me, and Marvel Rivals. There's times where I do go on live on TikTok for that, and it's fun. But I usually get in my head because I don't see people joining in or they leave too quickly. But that's another topic for another day about content creation. Um, I'm getting my bachelor's in marketing, business administration with the concentration in marketing. Woo woo. Yeah, I graduate in like 3 weeks. It is currently final season for me. This week and next week are final week. And if you're wondering, why are you recording a podcast where you can be doing your homework? I already did my homework, okay? I'm currently working on my finals. It has been such a hassle. I need a break. So I'm using this as a little diary, but also a chisme podcast. Because who doesn't like tea? Who doesn't like chisme? Like, for real. What else? Favorite TV shows, RuPaul's Drag Race, obviously because I'm gay. What else? I don't really have that much else to say. Besides, this might be a short episode because, this is just the introduction. This is me spilling my dirty laundry with y'all. But I am gonna have each episode would be like a different topic, and I'm excited for that because I feel like I'm gonna be able to have something to continue talking about without, you know, not see it like this. I'm brain farting. Someone's making out noise outside my door. It's scary. But anything other than that, thank you for tuning in to the pilot episode of Dirty Laundry with Abraham, your host, the one and only. And if you like the episode so far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And keep tuning in on every Friday for Dirty Laundry with Abraham. Bye.